Alright, guys, part 41. We finally did get a good run with this Totodile. The only thing is, I think it's been wrong so far is I feel like he's actually kind of forgotten that I was his friend that he's trying to protect and not. He thought it was some kind of like random actual dinosaur that was passing through the area at one point. Hopefully he remembers now. But it says, I know what the child said a while ago. He said, as the child was saying this, he had an evil grin on his face. He ran back over to me, and then he hit me again, but this time all my tiny velociraptor head, and I scream out in pain. That's not good. The Toto's eyes flash with fury as he sees the child strike me again. Without hesitation, he unleashes his transformation, his body growing rapidly until he hovers over the terrifying child as a massive cobalt blue dragon. The dragon roars in anger, his voice shaking the very ground beneath them. Enough! He bellows, his hot breath washing over the child. You will not lay another finger on Triton. He is my friend, and I will protect him with my life. Oh, frick. Okay, well, this time I was protecting. This is good. Uh-uh. I tried to walk over to the giant dragon protecting me. However, before I could do anything, I immediately fall back over and can't even walk. Oh, I hate now. How does immediately turn to I merely? Immediately. My dragon's eyes fill with worry as he sees me collapse on the forest floor. He carefully steps over to the tiny, unconscious velociraptor, gently scooping it up with a large, webbed hand. Looking down at the terrified child, the dragon's voice rumbles with a protective growl. You're lucky I'm feeling merciful right now, but if you ever even think about hurting Triton again, you'll have more than just me to worry about. Why? The child gets a little terrified and says, wait, what do you mean? Who else would I have to deal with? Uh-oh. Karen's eyes narrow, a dangerous glint in the depths as he stares down at the trembling. You wouldn't want to find out, he growls, his voice is low and menacing. But let's just say that Triton has more friends than just me who would come to his aid if he was ever threatened again. Karen's gaze softens as he looks back at the unconscious velociraptor in his hand. Right now, my priority is making sure Triton is safe and cared for, and that means getting him away from here and to a place where he can rest without any more disruptions. Uh, the child idiotically jumped up at the dragon and knocked me out of his hands. Giant quad hands. Quad. Oh no. I wouldn't have done that. John's reflexes are lightning fast. As the child leaps up and a move too quick for the eye to follow, the transforming Totodile closes his massive webbed hand over the child, holding him securely and safely away from himself and me. Little one, that was a very brave but very foolish thing to do. Transforming Totodile rumbled, his voice a low warning. Why do you continue to test my patience and the safety of everyone around? The child, not listening. No! The child, not listening, says, let me hold him right now, or pet him. No. No, 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 no. Karen's patience has reached its limit. With a low warning growl, he slowly lifts his massive clawed hand, child dangling helplessly within its grasp. If you do not cease this foolish behavior at once, young one, I will have no choice but to remove you from this area. Naruto warns, his voice a deep, rumbling threat. And trust me, you do not want to test my resolve any further. Triton's safety and well-being are my utmost priority. All of a sudden, from out of nowhere, a deep voice says, so somebody's hurting Triton, are they? Uh-oh. Who would that be? Not on my watch. Then, a massive 100-foot tall hybrid shows up out of nowhere. Oh, frick. No, 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 no. The Meta Hyperturtle Lugia's eyes narrow as it spots a child dangling from the other dragon's claw. Release the child at once, it commands, its voice deepen. And step away. Oh dear. And step away from Triton. Now. Uh-oh. Sapphire. The Hyper takes a menacing step forward, its immense size dwarfing even the other dragon. I will not tolerate any further threats or harm to Triton. He's under my protection as well as the oh my gosh, as well as the Transforming Totodile. Anyone who dares to lay a hand on him will face the full fury of my wrath. Excuse me? Oh, that Sapphire came out of nowhere to help me. The child is now terrified even more and says, "Where did you come from? And why are you trying to protect him? Did that little velociraptor raise you or something?" What? Raise you or something? The immense hybrid dragon's eyes flash with anger at the child's disrespectful words. It leans down, bearing its massive head closer to the terrified child, dangling from the other dragon's claw. "Do not presume to know anything about Dritton's life or his relationships." The hybrid growls, its voice low and dangerous. "He is a dear friend of both myself and the Totodile, and we will not hesitate to defend him against any and all threats." Oh, frick. Thanks to the. It's that expression, son. "Are you and Dritton alright?" I sensed his distress and came as quickly as I could. Wow, it was. Says, "Wait, I've never seen a Pokemon like you before." Period. Were you a special Pokemon that Trent raised himself? Uh, like you. Uh, oh crap. The the immense hyper dragon chuckle was a deep rumbling sound that shakes the ground. "You flatter me, but no, I am not a Pokemon raised, but I'm simply a friend who shares unique abilities." Expression turns serious as a once bad. "Now, young one, I will ask you one last time to cease your foolish behavior. Release Triton and leave the place at once, or face the consequences of your actions." Uh, uh, you know what? That's all I'll do for now. That's all I'll do for now.